Okay, so
how much resource we start on?
8. We start with 8. That's the red.
We'll do that as a command point. And then the purple can be magic.
Okay.
It's 2d6 per caster plus 1.
Yeah. Let me get my, here we are.
So I'll get 16. The very bottom number is the sum, that weird E-shaped thing it means the sum of, it's a sigma.
The very bottom number.
Just roll your dice, I'll show you. Well, you need to fucking put dice on the table.
Oh yeah, I was trying to see which, I think I've got Groke, I remember not being a wizard.
You've got at least 2. I think 3 because your general's a wizard.
Yeah, my general's a wizard and Ceres is a wizard. Okay, so that is 4, 5.
Is one of your commanders a wizard also?
Yeah, my commander's a wizard.
So that's 3.
Yeah.
So you roll 7.
5, 6, 7.
Alright, so roll them all. So do you see that?
Oh yeah.
21, so you got 21 points.
I know there's a clear button somewhere. I remember it from before.
There's no reason to
Clear.
play the dice.
Oh
Now
yeah.
you can, but I don't see your point to it.
Alright. So where are the... Okay, so we know the thing. We kind of already chose our armies, but now is when we choose the... Oh, and we have to roll to see who's going to be strategy. Roll. I got a 1. You are strategy. So that means I deploy first. Where's the...
So you better straighten out in your mind what everything is.
So here's... I think the Shadow Queen's going to be the general, because that's the biggest one.
There is a Manticore, but I was just like... At the time, you were getting mostly Daughters of Cain, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll just give you Marathi.
Yeah. So... This guy is going to be Groke, because he's
That's what I assumed.
Yeah. And these guys can be the... I'm pretty sure
they were going to be the turtles.
Turtles, yeah. Where is he?
I think the turtles are a 10-man, aren't they?
Those are the blackbirds, they're 20-man. Yeah, spear turtles are 10-man. Frog archers are 10-man. I decided he should have frogs, because he's like a...
So the chameleon skinks, even though you have chameleons, are the archers, and these are like, I think the snakes or whatever.
I think these are the snakes, yeah.
Whatever the 20-man is.
The 20-man is blackbirds.
You don't have no fucking blackbirds. I didn't see no blackbirds on that list. Look at the hero. I don't give a shit what you got there. Look at your hero.
Oh yeah, I don't think I fixed him. Frogs with javelins.
Yeah, that's 20.
I changed it to...
That's 20 frogs with javelins is what you've got.
Did I even make them?
Well, I guess use the blackbird stats for him. But the frogs with javelins for now.
Okay.
What do you got blackbirds in the jungle for anyway?
It's a forest. It's just a regular forest. It's not like a jungle.
What do you think of that tan? He doesn't seem very
impressed.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are not flying, but like they're basically blackbirds. They got Okay. I'll use frog stats and pretend that they got javelins. I don't
You
know.
can leave them as blackbirds if they're blackbirds. I'm
Okay.
just saying, those are the
Yeah.
miniatures you've got. So
Yeah, I need to
if
fix
you can
that.
remember,
I forgot
then
about
you can
that.
remember. But
Alright, so these are the
shooters,
and these are the turtles, and these are the blackbirds. And then I'm assuming the Medusa is going to be Severus.
It's up to you. There's 2 snake characters because I don't know what your other reptile
one was
is
a
supposed
lizard,
to be.
the other's a snake.
Well, how am I supposed to fucking know
Yeah,
that?
you
didn't
wouldn't
put
know
a race.
that. I tried to make them sound like what they were, because Lizarn is kind of sounding like a lizard. Alright, so this will be Severus, and this will be Lizarn.
Alright. And then,
Let me see what we got over
the
here.
snakes are the chameleons or whatever. I know they're kind of big, but I couldn't think of anything else to use for them that would make sense.
Oh yeah, these are chameleons.
And then the other big unit is, I guess, the regular snakes. And then the small unit, I think, is... I forget what the fuck they are, the 10 men.
So, alright, this is Lizarn. He has the chameleons, these guys. The pit vipers, these guys. And the ground moles.
Oh, they're moles,
yeah. I swapped his frogs out because it made more sense for it. Grok had the moles, and so I swapped him out into here.
Right click one of those models. Go down here. Can you change that? Click on the top. Go to the top. Right click it. Oh, you can change this, I think. Try selecting all that text. Or you can backspace it. You're gonna have to rename them, like... Well, I guess you could rename one and we can clone the renamed one.
Yeah.
But it might be a good idea to just rename them. That way it'll be a lot less confusing.
Yeah.
We can make standees pretty easily too. Like, they won't be 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could find games that have...
No, I was thinking of making standees, like, because I intend to draw, like, the 4 different varieties of creatures that'll be in each, like, unit.
Yeah.
I was going to try to draw different poses. 4 seemed good to me. Maybe I'll try to do 5 so that in a 5-man they're all different. I don't know. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Grok and his guys. And then... No, wait, you're the commander. Come here, Lizarn. Okay. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename you so we can't get you guys confused. So gosh, what is my general's name? I went and forgot his name. Maverick. Maverick the Manticore. Okay. Alright, cool. So I will put down I have to pick which.
Go ahead and put your headset on, Jen, so I can hear you.
Okay.
How do you tell if somebody's watching the Discord stream? Maybe I shouldn't stream this on Discord. Maybe I should stream it on YouTube. So
I'm streaming it on YouTube, but you probably could too.
Oh, you're streaming it right now?
Yeah, because I don't know. can't hear nothing. All right, so.
I can hear you now.
Oh, I can hear you all of a sudden too. Wow, that's weird. Oh, nice.
I haven't been saying anything until just now.
All right. So I put my general down. You got to put somebody down.
Oh, it's alternating?
Yeah. That's why it matters that the hasty goes first, because you can see what I'm putting where. And I can't remember if I actually made it that you have to do general first and then commander and then whatever. I think I scrapped that idea and was like, nah, I'll just put whatever you want, however you want to put it.
Does it just need to be in my territory? Or
Yeah, it needs to be in territory.
Alright.
I haven't decided if I'm going to make it be 6 inches from your board edge yet or not. But so far, I just have it in territory because that fits the theme of it. And then your territory is wherever I put your terrain. So you're just kind of stuck wherever I put it.
Are we only starting with one hero on the table?
Yes, so you have to pick
Okay.
which hero you put on there, and then he'll bring his guys on.
Alright.
We're going to try that where you just split it in half. But I was hoping with the proper base sizes, things would be smaller and not take up all the space of the table.
Some of these aren't quite right. Like you'll see the badgers are all very big. I just couldn't think of anything else to use for them.
Right, this is my commander. But I'm going to put Severus here. Alright, your turn. Excuse me. Goodness.
And then when we put the hero, it's like regiment deployment, isn't it? We just put the rest of them down.
Yeah, I think that would work.
Alright. Josh is getting excited about desert.
Yeah, I read that. He was thinking desert was better than Australia.
Well, there's a hell of a lot of deserts in the world.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm a desert lover myself, but I guess I've got a hyena fetish, so I really wanted to do hyenas.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you could probably start with 2 heroes on the table with the way this is looking, unless things are all weird shapes.
Well, you don't want to keep them in a big block like that, I would think.
Yeah, how do you swap? Is it,
It's the numbers will dictate how many ranks you have, so those you probably want these two.
what did I do? I pushed 2. It just changed our field.
You're just looking at the board. You have to pick them up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want no damn snow. Get out of here. I should have paid attention to what number these were on. I think this was the one.
Okay. That is those guys down.
And I forget how to stick these on the wall. You used to just be able to like.
I just see it flying through the air.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll just enjoy it. Enjoy it from there. Okay, so I gotta put my little ways down. I know I'm cheating. I forgot how this game worked for a second. I won't cheat. Here, I'll put him back. And I'll move this one over here so I can actually summon some useful terrain. Maybe in that pocket. There we go. Alright. Okay.
Alright, so
then I am
your strategy. So it's yeah. Well, it's start of turn. We both do that, which we both already rolled for our magic. But we don't have any leaderships to make for fleeing units, and we have our command points already. We don't do anything with that, so let's just go first round. Now it's move phase. I'm gonna open up the.
Technically, we can't even move.
Why?
Well, unless you want to move into the wasteland.
Yeah, well, I didn't really start in the beginning, but you're right. I could have been all the way up. I started kind of back here in the back line. Oh yeah, alternating setups, speaking of general, then commanders, then heroes. Okay, so I didn't just think about doing that. I actually put that in the thing. So my level 1s are the snakes and the frogs? The moles, I think. Let me look. Because the frogs aren't here anymore. The frogs were given to Groke. Let me see what the moles do. Pit Vipers, level 1. Ground moles, yeah, level 1. Burrow. Okay, so Maverick has a buff to burrowing. So that they're wholly within 8. And any unit that begins its burrow move within 8 inches of Maverick may move an extra 3 inches each round underground. So that means not the frog archers, not the spear turtles, the ground moles. Normally have a 6-inch burrow move. They're going to get a 9-inch burrow move. They can stay underground for 2 rounds total, and they have to come up. So the way that works, I'm going to play with it, is the champion, I'm going to just say this, the champion is the one that actually says ground moles.
That's fine.
and I'm gonna grab some kind of token. This looks cool. It looks like you can't see him anymore. You're supposed to touching his base, and then you just take the unit off the table because they go underground. Because I just decided to peace out. Give me this dice. I'm going to put it here. This is their first round underground.
Okay.
Alright. And then the snakes are going to get moved if I can outline them without outlining Maverick. Damn it. I can't. I'm going to figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll come from over here. There we go. They've got 4 inches. That is basically the end of this terrain, I think, is where they could go. Damn it, I don't want to move the forest. There we go. Alright. And then that is my ones. Do you have any ones?
Yeah, I think the zombies. Alright.
Okay, now it's the 2s. Severus a 2? Severus is a 2. So all the rest of my guys are 2s except for my commander. Well, how do you make it give you, like, the distance you moved when you pick it up and move it?
Some of the models are just have that as part of them.
Oh. Okay, so.
I think there's a toggle that maybe can do it, but I don't know how. Hang on, let me see.
No.
Let's see a grid. No, that just snaps. Oh, measure movement. Here, pick it up again. Now move it. There's
Nice.
just a toggle called measure movement.
Okay.
So select it, like if you have a unit that doesn't do it, just select them and toggle the measure movement on them. Be right back.
They only move 4 inches. Chameleons are not fast. Alright, there's my 2s. Alright, so I moved my 2s. I was thinking of adding, I meant to add a range limit on the generals growing their ritual. I was going to put it like 6 inches or 3 inches of themselves.
I thought there was always
Yeah, there is supposed to be, but I didn't write it down. It has to be within 8 inches of another terrain piece. Was the
basically inside the aura.
yeah.
We can just put a token down because they don't grow away right now, right?
Right, but you don't have to really pick where it is. You just get to a spot and say I'm channeling it, and then in the final phase so far, then you grow it.
Okay. So we just need a token next to the hero to show
Yeah.
Okay. It's level 2. Alright. Limits level 3s.
Alright, Maverick. Six-inch walk. 8 inches fly.
When do the burrowers move?
They're basically moving right now during the move phase. Next move phase, they can come up, and that will
That's
have
when
been
the
their.
token moves.
The token never moves. They could have been underground for one. They have to be within so many.
They deep strike within
Yeah,
the token.
they deep strike within the token.
I think when I first read it, I thought that the token was moving so many inches per round.
No,
And then
it's
at the end of that, they appeared
yeah.
on the token.
But let's say if they had a burrow of one round, then they have to come up next round. Since they have two, they can go another round after that if they don't want them to come up yet.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Alright. And I'm not moving my level 3, so it's the grow phase now, right?
Yeah. Now,
Alright. How many dollars is it for a basic tree?
5.
5? So we can only grow one thing?
No, it. Gosh, let me go and I have the rules open. It was 2.
You had it 3 last time we played, and then you wanted to increase it.
No, when we read the rules, I was like, oh, I thought it would be 5, and you were saying, oh, that would really slow us down. I want it to be 2, so it should be 4, I guess.
About 3.
Okay.
Well,
Because that's still. Yeah, 3, because that's still 2. We can still only do 2.
But you still have a couple points. It would also mean you could potentially put a decent piece of terrain out.
Yeah.
Round 1.
3 RP.
Alright, so I'm going to spend my points, because I'm going to put 2 things down. Now I'm down to 2.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Alright, so I'm having Severus is channeling and Lizarn is channeling.
Alright, my general and Helena's going to channel.
I'm giving you that little thing, and I'm giving you that little thing. Okay.
And that's technically the end of the round. Like, we can't really do anything else, right?
Yeah, there's no shooting, there's no charging. That's basically it.
Set up my... There's a key command that lets you drag around the ground, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, it's right click. Hold down right click, see it, and then I can...
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to smash your stuff, so be careful.
Oh, I'm glad it didn't smash my stuff by accident. Happy accident. All right. We grewed our trees.
Alright, it's the next round. So I am the hasty player. I'm going to go first. I'll put can't mine if I run.
No, you can't shoot or charge if you run.
But I could mine stuff.
Yeah, you could gather.
Okay, I've moved 4 so far. And they can run 7, so I still got a few inches. Alright.
You're
You
gonna
want to change the order of your. What's that?
you're gonna want to get someone touching it. They're supposed to be touching the actual thing to gather it, like they physically
I thought
are.
you said we have 3 inches.
3 inches to claim it,
Oh, okay.
but you have to be touching it to actually steal, to actually get the stuff from it.
Alright. So, when do we actually collect the resource?
The resource, you gather that in the oh, that's weird. You gather that, I think, combat winning. I'm pretty sure it's like the end of turn.
Okay,
It's after
so-
tally phase.
But potentially, what's happening here is we're not going to be getting our. Oh gosh. So we wouldn't be able to grow anything this round, effectively.
No, that's a good point.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I think it needs to be before we pay for our grow
Yeah.
stuff.
No, I think it should be end of move phase, like before grow phase. But after
That's
auto
fine.
charges. So if you overextend yourself, you run off of it.
How about you make it in the grow phase?
Oh yeah, before the. Yeah, that makes
The
sense.
first thing that happens in the grow phase, which is after movement, which would be after auto charge,
Yeah.
is make a note on that we're considering that. Let's try it this game.
Yeah.
Because now that we see the true ranges of everything, I mean we'll have like a dead round, I think. If we
Yeah.
do something.
No, that's right. We don't want that. So there we go. Gather resources. Both players. All right. So back to this pit. Those are chameleons. I need the pit vipers. They have a 6-inch run. I don't think they're gonna make it. And I don't think Severus, what has he got? Teleport. Choose one visible unit within 10 inches, remove from play, and set them up anywhere within 30 inches and no closer than 2. Okay, so he's gonna. That's a huge. He's probably gonna have to not be within 30, but that's a huge movement. So he's gonna do that for 8 points, 8 magic points.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like 18 maybe might be better. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do you have your webcam on?
No, I do not.
Well, it's
See?
appears to be on. Okay.
No, I haven't turned it on for a while. I just, by default, keep it off, and if I want to turn it on, then I turn it on. Oh no, they're not.
You have to put the toggle on probably.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Right click. Then there's like a toggles, and one of those is measure movement.
There we go.
There. Really like a 7. Oh no, you use the spell.
Yeah, I use the spell. And I just want to make sure nobody gets destroyed this time. Last time they...
If a guy is like a teleporter out or
Yeah.
something like that. In the real game, you'd be able to change the formation easily.
Yeah.
So don't worry if like a guy's just a toe out or something like that.
Well, they're
I wouldn't
touching
stress
it.
it.
I can gather it.
Yeah. But I'm just trying to say that since we're on tabletop sim and it's just a pain in the ass to move the miniatures into curves,
That's my
don't
only
stress it.
one, because the moles are still underground. I'm not going to bring them up yet.
Okay. All right, now it's the twos.
Yes.
Let me check my speed. I don't have their measurement on. Those are zombies. They're prey units.
I took a while to figure out what to make them. I wasn't going to make them anything at first. And then I was like, well, they got to be something.
Yeah, you just gotta set the behavior you want.
Yeah.
I guess that it would make sense for them to be more passive.
Yeah. That's just what I ended up picking. Damn it. There. 6. Alright, they ran. And, Nazarn walked.
Alright, and then it's the threes.
Yep.
So now it's the grow phase, so we might.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna take the chits.
Yeah, I only... Come here, Chit. Come here, Chit. There we go. I only got 3.
And I'm not gonna add these to my thing because I'm gonna grow some more.
My leader is going to be doing his grow ritual. The commander. You get that little thing.
Okay. Are we in range of any shooting at this point?
I don't... These guys don't
Oh,
shoot.
they ran, right? Oh, yeah,
They got teleported, but also they don't shoot. The shooters have not come onto the board yet. They'll come on round 3.
Okay.
Alright, and these guys ran. They don't shoot. He can shoot, but I don't think anyone's within 10 inches, so I'm not going to try. I don't get to measure before I
Yeah,
choose.
no pre-measuring. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna grow our trees, right?
Yeah. There's no combats. No one's within 6 inches.
We should probably set the timing up. I think the hasty failure probably has to set his trees up first.
What do you mean the timing. The hasty player should set them
Because
up.
I don't necessarily want to make it so that there's a connection in the land.
Yeah. To the rules we go. Starting with strategy. Yeah, strategy is supposed to take turn, but it should be.
Oh, you're supposed to put your terrain first, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, so you put yours there.
Because you get to make the choice, is the idea. You were being more thoughtful and planning, and the hasty player's just running forward and just. Blah.
Well, then you should reverse it because actually it's more of an advantage to respond to what the enemy is doing. I don't think it helps you at all to place your terrain first.
Alright, swapped it to hasty player. So it would have been you first.
Yeah. I think it's better because, like I say, then you could see where I'm putting my stuff. You know where I'm going,
Mm-hmm.
and you can be more thoughtful about where you're going to put yours. Alright. But it's the next round, right?
Yep. Round 3. And then round 3. Start of turn phase. We should be redoing our magics every round. We haven't been doing that. Been bad.
I think you should make it less frequent for the magic. Is it even possible for you to spend all of your points if you cast all your spells?
I don't know. Like, if you roll low, I think so. Because I've got something that costs 7, another that costs 6, and that's all on one hero. One's in shoot, one's in move. The other guy has only one spell. It costs 8. And Maverick has something that costs 9. And then Groke doesn't have a spell. So what is that?
Yeah, so you've got like almost 40 points worth of stuff. For me, it doesn't super matter because I've got, well, I don't know, I guess, no, yeah, I got 26 points worth of stuff.
Alright. So I am hasty player again. We've got our magic. Back over to here. Wizards draw magic. Spend resources on terrain buffs. We don't have any terrain buffs. I don't have any buff or debuff spells. Let's see what we got. Yeah, move phase, move and shoot phase. Move phase. Alright, so level 1s. I don't want to move the token. There we go. Okay. And then my moles have to come up. Damn it. You got 18 inches because 9 plus 9 is 18. So they can easily come up here. I think we will. They really don't really want. Nah, we'll see how they do. Say if that they're just armed with literally like garden spades and they're all dirty from digging, so I wonder see how blinded works out. They are just touching that one. And it's 2s. Or your turn.
The ones, right?
Yeah, the 1s. And then 2s, my turn with 2s. These guys are going to make a stealth move. Like my favorite unit, I think, that I've made. Stealth 3 inches. I think that's fine. I don't think they need more than that. Yeah. Oh, baby. Babies. My poor babies.
Is that your only 2?
No, I have more 2s, but I'm readjusting Sarah. There you go, baby girl. Okay. And then you move 5. And then you can walk 5 or fly 8. How far is that?
Just keep moving it. Oh no, it's fucked up for some reason.
You already moved, and you're a 5 as well. Severus, do you have like a... You're the Swampede guy. You're the just teleport people guy. Okay. That is the 2s. Maverick wasn't supposed to move yet. Oops. Back here.
Sorry, I hit undo. I don't know how much was undone. Oh, just my one move. Good. Ruler on. That's what was screwing me over. I guess I'll just hold that point for now.
Yeah, we haven't been doing VP because we would have got 1, 2 at the end of last round. You would have got 1, 2, 3.
I would have only gotten 2.
Oh, you didn't?
You're counting guys that have moved this turn.
Yeah, but that's gone, that resource. Oh, because we started using it to grow, huh?
Yeah.
We both... No,
So
only
it's
one
the
of us.
trees, right?
Yes, now we start... Now the trees come in. Or I've got to move Maverick. I moved 3s. Moved him.
Hang on a second. Okay. So is it it's the grow phase now, right?
Yes. Well, no, we have to check for auto charges.
Okay.
And let me see... Because that's important, I think.
Well, the dogs are going to charge
Yeah. Players alternate moving. Units are activated ascending. Only one move type may be chosen. Jump. After both sides have finished moving, check auto charges. Oh yeah, I haven't... Strategy player chooses which of his units go auto charge first. So you're the strategy, so you get to auto charge, and then I auto charge.
Alright. Do you have anything that auto charges on the table?
Only if it's within 6, and that would have been these guys. So you charged them; they don't get to charge you. But now that you charged in,
So I'm intentionally charge blocking my Zangor Shaman. Is that allowed?
yeah, I can't get to him. That's the guy back here, right?
Yeah, he can't charge. There's no room for him to charge. Is the point I'm trying to make.
He wouldn't be able to make it. He'd just get his butt stuck behind everybody else.
All right, perfect.
So he'd get as close as he can, but he can't.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm gonna make a leader test for what can I? Is he predator or is he prey?
It's a manticore. You better be a fucking predator.
It doesn't say, but he is predator. So I'm gonna make a leader test for him to not charge in, because I don't want to end up in ouchie ouch land.
I thought you didn't have a choice as the hasty player.
Oh yeah, auto charges. You don't have a choice. You charge in no matter what.
Strategy player, I think, gets a choice or something.
Yeah.
Welcome to hell.
Damn it! This happened again.
All right, roll d6 on it. Or do you want me to roll it so it doesn't hurt?
Yeah, you can roll it. My dice is full of stuff.
You're lucky.
Yeah, your dice was kinder to me than my dice is. How do you... I guess we just get...
We use the blood drop.
Okay.
And then we can just tap it.
Right.
Alright, are we ready to continue?
Yes, now it's grow phase.
So I can mine this.
My guys are going to break stealth so they can mine this.
Yeah.
Ah!
Here, I'll pull it out for you. Oh no, they're stacked. They're irreparably.
It was a 6. It was not a 7. I don't know how that changed.
It got clipped. Just give yourself 6 points. Unless you have an ability to give you
Alright, and then now we are going to... He can't grow. No, it's... So I'm going to choose Severus and Lizarn to grow.
I'm gonna grow with this character over here.
Alright, so now we are going to
Shoot phase, right?
shoot. Where are my shooter? Oh no, at the end of the movement phase we were supposed to bring what's them on because it's round 3. So we just did our
I would
charges.
still delay it.
Still?
I want to delay it until after we've actually suffered losses. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but like...
I don't see a reason to bring them on after we've just...
Because it's going to take them a while to get up there.
That's fine, as far as I'm concerned. But remember, they're supposed to have special deployments and things.
Not all of them do.
Alright. Well, I would still give them time.
I think that's taken too long.
Let's wait till round 3, which is... Really
This is round 3.
No, this is turn... This is basically round 2.
I changed it. It's round 3.
Okay.
It doesn't go back and forth.
Then effectively turn 4 or turn 6.
6 is the end of the game.
And then maybe extend it. Let's see how this goes. I say give it one more round because nobody's done anything yet.
I don't know. I think 3 is the good one, but we'll go with what you say for now.
So it's the shooting phase, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can shoot into combat.
Yes. Any ones will hit your guys.
Alright. Well, I've got a spell though.
Right. So that won't miss, I guess, because you're not rolling. You're just spending.
Okay. So I'm going to spend $8. And on the moles, it just sounds like it basically deals an automatic 4. It looks like
Read it.
visible enemy unit within 10 inches, deal 4 wounds to the target.
Yeah, it just kills 4.
All right.
It's the blood boil spell, I think, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Do you have anybody else that can shoot?
My spellcaster can. Now he's gonna try to shoot at your Deadwalker zombies. It's an 8-inch spell, so let's see.
You're basically in range. It's 8.1.
Alright, so that would be... Target takes 4d3 damage. I sent a bunch of, like, mosquitoes at you and gnats and stuff. Cost 6.
Six is not very much for
No.
D3 unless I get a save. Should you have got a save from that
No.
spell?
I made it smaller because the range is 8 instead of 10.
Okay. You have to right click to clear. Now how many
Okay.
dice do you need?
3. 3d3.
Alright, roll. So you have 1, a 2,
And a 3.
So 6. Alright. And that it for the shooting?
That is.
Alright.
I think I'm gonna make that 8. I think 6 is too low for a damaging spell, even if it's only 8 inches.
You could potentially kill an entire unit with it.
Yeah. No, I turned it up to 8. Take away the points. 6 feels too low for that.
See if it makes a difference.
Yeah.
We just gotta play this stuff and see how it goes. Because if you don't have very good output in other places, then having a cheaper spell is probably okay. Like your
Yeah.
magic doesn't have to be equivalent to my magic when my
Mm-hmm.
units have higher output. It probably is better for you to have, if you have a stronger spell, to have it be better or whatever.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is potentially it's okay how it is. We gotta actually play it to see how it goes.
Alright. I will leave it as is then.
Alright, so is it time for combats unless you want to charge with something?
Yeah. A strategy player gets to choose charges. Hasty player doesn't.
Okay, I'm not charging.
Alright.
Now we do 3.
I'm not charging either. But yeah, it's descending, so 3s would go first.
Alright, you can go first, son.
Alright, we're going to scoochel this way, so we're not... Oh, we're still in the waist because our base is so freaking big. Darn it.
I'll give it to you. It's not a big deal.
Okay, so we're going to attack the... whatever these Zangors are.
They're the dogs.
Maverick. Okay. He gets 4 with his bite and fangs. $46. And then if I pick another color, and then bite and horns is that. Okay, and then 2 with his fangs. Roll all. 3s, looking for 3s. So 3 hit. Both of his fangs hit, but only 1 bite. Wolf had only got 1 hit.
Is there any kind of special properties to these?
The blue is piercing, so it's -1 to your defense roll. The fangs are poison.
Alright, so one of the fangs got through, so we're poisoned.
Yeah. After the combat phase, they take 1d3 damage.
How much damage did that do?
That dealt 1d3 damage. I have to roll for that.
Okay, I've got 1 beak. And these 3 plus. Alright, go ahead and copy my dice.
There's a copy.
Yeah, copy red dice, and then just roll them. The red is piercing. This is against the moles. What's their defense?
So the moles, they should be a 5+. So the piercing should.
Alright.
The ground moles are 5+.
Yeah, so the talons are gonna kill 3 of them. And then, here, let me roll a die. And the beak ate 6.
That's the rest of them. You wiped them out.
Those fucking moles out of here. Dirty ass moles. Do you want to roll their attack to see what would
Yeah, I'll roll to see what they could have done. So they have,
It's not like they're full strength still.
yeah, they have trowels. Let's see, 1+1 for the champions. That would have been 11. Damn it. Oh, you got it for me. Thanks. Roll. They needed 5s to hit, so only 2 hit. They did get a 6, and these are dirty weapons. This weapon is not kept clean, used for hard work in the dirt. Keep a tally of any 6s in the attack roll. After combat is resolved, target takes a leader test. Each 6 adds 1 to that roll. If the test fails, unit is blinded until the end of the current round.
Okay, so potentially they could have put blind
Yeah.
on them. Right. But you see, that's why I'm saying maybe having a strong spell that's cheap is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like the output of a lot of these guys is high. The chameleons have good output, but I think they're like the only ones.
They are the only ones, yeah.
And then the Zangors are gonna go on the hero. There are 8 left. So they are going to have 9 attacks. And they're going to be 4+. 5 saves.
Okay.
Oh, hang on a second. So for pack tactics, do they get +1 per model or +1 as a group?
What's it? How is it worded?
Well, this unit has 8 or more members. It gains +1 attack in combat.
You have 8 or more members, so the whole unit gets +1 attack.
Alright, I'm just gonna reroll. Those are good rolls. So what it really is 16, 17.
The ATK is there. They need less to hit. I think the number, if I put a number, it should be, that's how many attacks they make. And then ATK is, that's their stat.
Oh man, you need to consider that because when you hear somebody say +1 attack,
You think it's an extra attack, yeah.
it really signals that hardcore.
Let me open the Savannah and read it.
It probably is +1 to hit, but I'm just saying
Move.
I think you
Kitten, move.
you need to consider the way
I can't see. Well, I couldn't see, Kitten.
Alright, well guess what? It's still 7.
And those are the
Dogs.
dogs. No, I think you had it right. I wrote it wrong. They did get an extra attack. So we'll go with the 7, but yeah, that's how, because it wasn't ATK. It was +1 attack as in the additional attack. You had it right when you read it.
Yeah.
The ATK is supposed to mean the number. Alright, so copy your dice. Roll. This is against Maverick. Way up there. Maverick, I think, is a 2+. Yeah, so he takes that one. He failed it.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to save the game and we can resume at another time.
I've got 1, 2. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you did it. 2. Okay. Let me read the rules for this. I think you get an additional... This one mission gives you an additional point because you killed a unit. Terrain placed. Extend your start. So, oh, the terrain that we get outside of our start zone is also worth a point each. An enemy unit slain is worth 1 point each.
Okay. So we're not actually done with the turn. So I gotta
Yeah.
do my poison. That's a D3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on just a second. 3. And they get a leader test to try and stop fucking taking
Yeah.
poison.
In tally phase, or really tally phase and end of round are basically the same thing.
Oh man, they failed. They have high leadership too. Oh, and I get to put another tree down. I had some channeling.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot I had channelers too.
Alright, we're good. Oh, you had another channeler.
Yeah. All right. I think at the end of the game is when we'll count the extra terrain we grew. It doesn't make sense to count it every single round.
Yeah. Alright. I will save again. Like that. Alright.
No, this worked out real well. Tabletop sim.